Hey there everyone, in this video I'll be covering some business updates and some things that happened since the last time we spoke. Sorry for the long wait, but this was really needed. For the new ones here, I'm Ismael, a freelance brand designer, building my business in public, sharing the behind the scenes on branding, strategy and everything in between. Without further ado, let's talk business. 3 months gone by since my last video, but a lot of stuff happened. I'm going to divide this video in sections so that I don't start yapping endlessly and lose my thinking process. Let's start by talking about my strategy and website. You all know that I started my journey with no clients in late February, posting here on YouTube, LinkedIn and occasionally streaming on Twitch, but nothing that special. Months gone by and we're in May and still no clients. And let's not forget about expenses, websites, domain, hosting, Adobe subscription and so on. I've already shared with you how much I was spending monthly, so you can do the maths. And what was happening that time? Well, on my website I had pricing packages, I had a simple branding, a complex branding, a branding with a landing page and a branding with a full website. Those were my packages. And you asking what happened? Well, my engagement was alright for someone starting. I had some people backing me up, I had a lot of people cheering for me, but in reality I had no meetings and I had no calls with prospects. Following what I was seeing online, everyone was doing pricing packages and I decided it would be a great idea to avoid those meetings trying to explain to people the value of design and proving my value to them. In that case, that was the perfect catch, right? In reality, there's always a big gap for me to try to convince people about what I do differently, about my work and about my personality. Also, in that gap, there's always an opportunity to negotiate. Since I have no problem speaking with clients and convincing them onto something, I was playing against my own strengths, right? I guess that the strategy that I was following was from people that didn't know how to negotiate or prove their value to clients. That can also be for busy people, right? But since I had 0 clients and a lot of time to spend, I decided to remove the pricing packages from my website and keep my offering services as branding and web design. Did that work? I still don't know yet. Besides removing the prices from my website, I also did a little cleanup so that people could focus more on my call to actions to book the meeting. I kept writing blog posts. I think I'm at 13 at the moment. I feel like I need to catch up some SEO to get some Google searches and LLM searches. Unfortunately, I'm not the best blog writer in the world, so my friend ChatGPT helps me with that. No, I don't generate the blog post there. I just use ChatGPT to rewrite my sentences and misspellings. Since I already detect when blog posts are AI generated or not, I feel like in the future Google will also know about it, so that's why I avoid using ChatGPT to write the whole blog post. In the same space, since I migrated my old website from Webflow and the same domain to a new one on Framer, I feel like I'm having some issues with the Google Search Console and indexing some pages. If there's anyone out there that can spend 5 minutes with me just checking out if anything is wrong, I would be so thankful. Another thing that's been happening to me is me again fighting perfectionism. That eagerness to change everything and keep everything on point at the same time was killing me. You won't believe how many times I thought about redesigning my entire website from scratch. Please make a guess. So moving on to another chapter, YouTube. Yeah, you know, I've been failing hard to upload videos here on YouTube constantly. I started comparing my content to other creators and to other videos, and I started asking questions to myself and about my content. Is this something that I really want to do? I started thinking about my equipment. I just started thinking about depth of field on my videos. I just started to think about, should I change the scenery behind me? Should I just change the office? What if people get tired of just watching my talking head videos on my old office? Yeah, I know that you probably want to see more of my life, right? You want to see me doing other stuff, hobbies, traveling, right? But in reality, at this point of my life, I still live in my parents' home. I wake up, I work, I just stay at my computer chilling, I go to sleep and then just repeat the other day. So that's my life. I don't have really nothing special going on this time. Probably I could force myself into doing other new stuff, right? But at the moment I'm really focused on my work, on what I'm doing, and I believe this is going to work. I really want to make this happen. At the same time that I really want to make this happen, who knows in the future? But for now, let's just stay with my talking head videos at my parents' home office, okay? At the moment, I just want to start re-uploading content here on YouTube. That's my focus. First, I have a lot of fun doing those. I really enjoy doing this type of content. I really enjoy the process of doing The filming, the scripting, the editing, I love it. And yeah, I read all your messages of support. I really enjoy people that come to me and telling that they watch my YouTube videos. And yeah, I'm taking this moment to thank everyone that watched my previous video. That means a lot. You don't know, but that means a lot to me. But again, moving on, let's talk about LinkedIn. Well, a lot of stuff happened there. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit tired of the platform. I know that I was the #1 advocate for LinkedIn, but at the moment, I'm not feeling it, to be honest. So what happened? In the past 2 months, my posts and my profile hit an all-time low in engagement and views. I still don't know what happened. Earlier this week, I even sent a message to LinkedIn support asking if I'm shadow banned, if something happened because I was getting that all-time low engagement and views. They told me that my account was restricted and they sent me a guide of like 30 things that I should do to avoid getting restricted again. So yeah, they restricted my account, but the thing is, I see people every day using bots and plugins and AI stuff on their LinkedIn profiles and nothing happens to them and my profile just got restricted. And I'm not sure if it was because I was posting links on posts, if I was sending connection requests without notes, if I didn't have the 2FA authenticator, or if I just deleted all my past job experience and lost my second and third connections there, but I'm gonna speak about that in another video. In the same matter, I've started a weekly newsletter on LinkedIn called Busy Founders. It's a 1-minute read that gives one tip weekly for founders about branding, marketing, and strategy. Feel free to check it and subscribe. Moving on, Reddit. Remember in a previous video that I said that I was going to try or give a try on Reddit? Well, I did it. That's what I was mostly focused the last 90 days. I even got a 90-day streak medal, imagine. My 2 clients that I signed came from there. Funny, right? For now, I'm going to gatekeep the strategy because I'm not sure on how effective it is. I just got 2 clients. I'm not sure if it was a one-time lucky strike or not. So for now, I'm gonna give it some more time. I'm trying to get some more clients and then I'll share everything about the strategy and what I've been doing there. One curious thing about Reddit is that I've never tried it. I just tried it the first time 90 days ago. And I'm a big fan of the platform and how easy it is to connect with people. So yeah, for now, I'm going to keep applying the same strategy, see how it goes, and then I'm gonna share more in depth in another video how I did it. Now to finish things up, a little personal update. Yeah, summer is here, I've been enjoying some time with friends and family. There's a lot of things happening, events, festivities. The summer, especially in my hometown, the past 2 weeks and the next 2 weeks are going to be crazy. I recommend everyone to come here in the month of August. By the way, Viana do Castelo if you don't know already. Now, a small question. Is it too bad if I take a 1-week mini vacation with 6 months only into freelancing, with no clients in the first 4? Probably yes, but I'll do it anyways. One of the reasons that I've started freelancing is that I never had the freedom to choose whenever I took vacation when I was working for someone else. Now I have the freedom and I'm going to take the advantage of it. The thing is, I won't commit to meetings or client work, but I'll keep posting my stuff and prospecting. Let's just say like the chief design officer is on vacations, but the businessman is still here. Now a fun update. I just recently started DJing. Yeah, I know. The other day I saw a meme about a midlife crisis. Something like, people used to make kids when they were bored, now they learn how to DJ. Something like that. Well, bored or not, I'm enjoying it a lot. Recently I saw a quote about someone saying, "Never tell people what you're going to do, tell them what you did only." That got me thinking a lot about my approach here, what I do here on YouTube. I'm always here talking about my next steps because I feel that it's really good to have things planned and to tell you what I'm going to do next. One, I like to be open about my future and about my motivations. And second, I use this as a tool to keep me accountable of what I've promised. I've realized that I'm my worst enemy and I need to find ways to keep me on point, focused and with goals. So yeah, my next steps whenever I finish these 2 clients, I'm gonna work on a marketing strategy around those 2 projects. Probably working with videos, case studies, probably sharing some public documentation, talking about the process and sharing everything and the behind the scenes about the projects. I'll keep working on Reddit to see if I can validate my strategy so that I can share in the future with you guys. Also, not losing focus on LinkedIn, because that's what I've always been, that's where I share and post daily. Feel free to give me a follow there. And again, this is a big promise and you guys can keep me accountable about that. I'm gonna try to do a comeback and try to post videos more often here. In this note, I'm gonna end the video for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So yeah, I'm Ismael, a brand designer, building my freelance journey in public, sharing the behind the scenes on branding strategy and everything in between. Thank you for watching and see you next time.